Hi everybody, welcome to the channel. This is Rob. Today we're going to be doing an unwrapping. Ethereal Shadow Work Tarot. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I just literally got this package about 2 hours ago. It was wrapped in plastic. I took the plastic out because it's always a mess when I try to do it. When I try to do it throughout the video, and I encountered this beautiful box. Now I ordered my deck directly with the creators, and so my deck just came all the way from Canada today. And let's open it. Let's see what's inside of this box. Oh, okay. Here there's a message, and you can pause and read that on your own. This type of writing can be difficult for me to read, so I'll have to do it another time, but you can read it. It comes with this cardboard thing. Then there is a, that's just advertising from them. And here's the deck. Here is the deck. So let's put this box away. And get into the deck. So let's unwrap this, you guys. I have seen, of course, reviews of this deck, other fellow reviewers, and some of them are pleased with it, some of them are not pleased with it. People don't really get into the AI drawings, I have heard and seen. And so I have to say, I have a couple of decks with AI drawings, and I don't seem to mind them. Actually, I find some of them really, really wonderful and interesting. If it just has to do with what colors are in there, for me at least, it has to do with what colors, what the images say to me. And once again, I saw this one being reviewed on YouTube, and I thought, you know, this looks like a really interesting deck. We should definitely give it a try. So I ordered it. I ordered it about 2 weeks ago, and it took all that time to get to me. But it's finally here. So this is a box that breaks into two. This is cardboard, pretty cool. This is the other part of the box, and where the shadows run free, it says on the back of it. So it comes with this book, you guys, and here it has a little writing for pretty cool. Then it has a table of contents. Recharging your tarot, types of spreads, major arcana, cups, swords, pentacles, wands, and that's pretty much it, you guys. So here is the meanings. So I guess it was not a digital book after all. It does come with a book, which I much prefer, really. So that's really the book in a nutshell. And we come to the cards. Let's unwrap those. Ooh, they're gilded. Yeah, that's right. I remember that they were gilded. I'm really curious to feel the paper stock on this deck because when I was looking at the videos, I saw that some of the people were playing with the deck, and it seemed like it was pretty good. Yeah, it is hard, and it is a good card stock. So let's look at the cards, you guys. They're gilded, as you can see, beautiful gold. And I think it is so apropos for this deck because it is a shadow deck. And so a gold just gives it so much more light. And there's gold all around it, so interesting. The paper stock, it's just, I love this paper stock. So I'm really happy with the paper stock. I've had this paper stock before. I have a couple of decks that have this paper stock. It almost feels like plasticky, but it is not plastic, it is paper. It is not shiny, it is a matte, and they are not reversible. So this is the back of the card, and it is not reversible, as you can see. And so, oh, this feels so good, really. This feels really, really good. Let's go over the cards, shall we? The Fool. The Mage. So that's the Magician. The High Priestess. Very cool. The Empress. I like it. This reminds me of sort of a Mexican folklore, like a Frida de Kahlo sort of a thing. The Emperor. The Hierophant. Yeah, you can definitely tell that this is AI, but I like it. I mean, there's a lot to look at. So it's not like they're simple cards. These are very, very chatty. Immediately I'm thinking I need to really stare at them for a long time to kind of get everything that's on it. Because, let me see if I can pull in a bit more. There we go. I hope that's better. And there's so much to look at. You're going to have to just take a look at them kind of for a little while and a bit longer than usual. Justice, which there's no figure there. It's just the scales are just sort of floating in the air. The Hermit. The Wheel of Fortune. The Strength. What an interesting strength card, right? It's a boat going through a storm. The Hanged Man. Interesting Hanged Man. Really, that is, I've never seen anything like it before. So, Death. Wow. That's a pretty cool death card. Temperance. The Devil. That's scary, really. Look at the eyes of this animal up here. It's really scary. I like it. Looks good. The Tower, which hasn't been struck. There's nobody falling from it. It actually looks like it's standing tall and proud. Nothing has happened to it. The Star. The Moon. Interesting. The Sun. So this is not Rider-Waite inspired, as you can see. Right away we get to see that. So if you're just learning the tarot and you are learning the tarot or being inspired by the Rider-Waite, this might take a little bit of time to get to know, actually. If you are just getting acquainted with tarot, this might be a deck that probably comes later in your life. But if you are a seasoned tarot reader, and you like AI work, this is a very nice deck. I mean, so far, I'm really happy with it. This is the World. That's the Ace of Cups. Oh, the Ace of Cups looks really cool. It looks like it's underwater. The Two of Cups. That's definitely looks like a Two of Cups there. The Three of Cups. The Four of Cups. The Five of Cups. And let's look at what the book says about the Five of Cups. So here we have it. Five of Cups. Upright is grief, self-pity, regret. Reversed is moving on, finding peace and self-forgiveness. You know, interesting that they say in reverse, because these are not to be done in reverse. But okay. So I don't know how that would work. Let me know if you know how that works. And for the Five of Cups, it says, as with all fives, the Five of Cups puts one in the face of adversity, particularly with loss, accompanied by a sense of despair, falling to their knees, lost in thought, regretting. Whether one is mourning a loved one, regretting a decision, or going over a situation continuously, asking themselves, what have I done wrong? This card suggests one is living in the past, holding on to something that is no longer there. And then it gives you the meaning in reversed. It takes one on a journey of recovery. What is done is done. It is time to accept and move on. pretty straightforward. Six of Cups. Seven of Cups. And of course, you guys, this is a really long looking card. If you haven't noticed, this is a regular Los Carabeo, and it is just as wide, but it is that much longer. So if you look, that's how they look together. Yeah, so they're longer cards, which I find really nice, by the way. Nine of Cups. 10 of Cups. Page of Cups. Knight of Cups. Queen of Cups. Interesting. King of Cups. Super interesting. The Ace of Swords. You know, this is one of my favorite cards, the Ace of Swords. Not this one in particular, but just the Ace of Swords. I think that when we get to know the truth, then everything becomes clearer. And then, when the truth is there and everything becomes clearer, then the Ace of Swords shows up. Two of Swords. Three of Swords. Kind of going through the heart here. Four of Swords. Five of Swords. Six of Swords. Seven of Swords. Eight of Swords. Even though this is the Eight of Swords, I don't see anything that relates to it, but I guess that's what makes every deck special, right? Every creator has its own or her own way of interpreting the cards, and I've said this in another video. You know, this is one of the things that really attracted me to tarot. Everybody has their own interpretation of what all of these cards need to look like, and I find that fascinating. Whenever I look at a new deck, it is always fascinating to me to see what that creator has particularly done with the cards. And, you know, and it's almost like I'm talking to them, because they are presenting me with their words. They're presenting me with their images of what they think the tarot deck should look like. This is the Page of Swords. And I just find it totally interesting. This looks like a dragon. Knight of Swords. The Queen of Swords. The King of Swords. The Ace of Wands. That's a really nice Ace of Wands, I have to say. I like it. The aces are some of my favorite cards. Two of Wands. It looks like a rough road ahead. The Three of Wands. Four of Wands. Is that a rocket or what is that? I don't know what that is. Like this yellow thing there. It looks to me like a rocket just went through. And that's all the smoke that's coming from the rocket. But I seriously doubted that that's a rocket. But that's the Four of Wands. It looks like a rocket to me. It's just taking off to space. Five of Wands. Six of Wands. That's a pretty nice Six of Wands. It's like a peep card. The Seven of Wands. The Eight of Wands. The Nine of Wands. 10 of Wands. The Page of Wands. Interesting. the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, ooh, the King of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. Oh, that's a very usual image for the Five of Pentacles. I mean, not exactly this image, but it's winter, and then there's the pentacle, and it just looks like dark and cold, and so it looks to me like a good Five of Pentacles card. Six of Pentacles. I have to pick them up. The Seven of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. It's a dragon. Queen of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. And that's the end of those, you guys. So, you guys, I think that this is a very interesting deck. I don't think that this is going to be a deck for everybody. Not only because of the AI work on it, but it's also, the images are very, very, very interesting, and there's so much to look at. I don't know that they will resonate with everybody, of course. And at times they resonate with me throughout my video here with you guys, and at times they just don't resonate to me. After seeing so many of them, I'm kind of getting a little bit dizzy. So, you know, it's just so much to look at, and I find that the images can be maybe a little bit too small, and so I find myself having to look really hard to see what is there. And so I think this deck I would probably use when I'm feeling fresh, and maybe this would be one of the first decks that I work with throughout my day. But it's definitely an interesting deck. I'm going to link the website for where you can order this deck. I ordered it directly with them in Canada, with the creators, and I'm going to link it down below. So if you feel like ordering this deck, you can go directly through them. And overall, I'm happy I got it. I'm happy that this deck is on my collection. It's different. I don't have anything like this. And like I said, the paper stock is really nice, so I'm very happy with it. And it's got that sort of like, it's like rose petal, but not really. It's just a nice quality paper stock. So, okay, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the review. I hope it helped you make up your mind if this is maybe something that you want or not. And as I always say, thank you for watching, and until the next time.